Dreams of the future. Was it a dream? I cannot say. Okay. Yeah, time to read up. Arkham Asylum.
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear. A real fear. A fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
Dark corner of the earth. What lives in the dark corners of the earth. Prologue. Game tips are currently active. If you don't want to see any game tips, they can be turned off from the game option. You can press the escape key at any time during gameplay to access the options. 6.5 years ago. Oh, it did and came out on Xbox first? He didn't know.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash. Hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Something must be wrong. I think I saw him.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Don't try anything and nobody will get
Uh-huh.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
You picked up your first journal item. Select the book icon in the interface to study your journal. It may reveal vital clues. When the book icon is grayed out, there are no new entries to read. Diary of Jack Walters. A local disturbance, September 6, 1915, evening. I guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero, but I just had a run of lucky hunches, that's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's a disturbance at a local residence. Probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. I call in a detective. September 6, 1915. Maybe the uniform boys saw it being out in this weather and they want to share the joy with a local hero. Wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know though. Something doesn't feel right. It's more than just a regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's strong. I'm probably just tired. Those dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last got a good night's sleep. Must be a month, at least. Right about the time I started my run of lucky hunches. The dreams have been getting worse lately. I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped at first, but not anymore. The lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters or not, I better get going. As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. Know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. A blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future. That's what he read. Nothing there. Okay.
A powerful painting of some cosmic horror. This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy.
Cthulu.
It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape. It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape. That's an unusual design.
Keep shooting!
A depiction of some alien creature.
Kill them all!
It's too dark to be sure, but that rotting smell tells me these shelves are used for storing food.
Oops.
There's one over there! On the left!
It's locked. It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape.
Say once. Save. Okay. Didn't know that was a save point.
An old grandfather clock.
Nothing tapestry then?
A strangely bare hat stand. It's locked. These fellas have one curious art collection. The wood in those shelves looks rotten. It figures they'd collapse. It won't open. It won't budge. I better keep my distance from the window, or I'll end up with this nut job. What a nut house. The walls are covered with glyphs. An old wardrobe. Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful. He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it. His body is covered in tattoos and carved into his flesh with something sharp. The body's still warm. He's definitely dead. He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it. I can't open it. Poisoning by the looks of it. He's dead. They're all dead. Poison appears to have been on the menu.
What is this shaking effect?
Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues.
Guess it's something that is supposed to happen in the game. Yes.
A diary. This will make interesting reading. Nothing of interest. Nope, nothing of interest. He's dead. They're all dead. I can't open it. I can't open it.
Okay, let's check the diary. Diary of a cult member, August 20, 1915. We have been watching him now for 2 months. I can feel my anticipation growing as the day of contact draws near. Victor has not yet divulged his final plan for bringing the waters to us. All I know is that we must succeed. August 24, 1915. The sermon today was inspiring. Victor enlightened us with a story of the great race transcending the bounds of time to visit his dreams. Of the conscious things on this earth and in the ocean depths, we are but servants to a greater design. I can only hope that my faith during these last days will win me favor when our masters step through the gate. The experiments below have claimed one more of our order. Another volunteer is needed, but many are willing. We are truly blessed through our faithful service. Know that his coming grows so close. September 3rd, 1915. The preparations are complete and Victor's plan is in motion. He will arrive soon. Surely by now he must suspect his true nature, or at least question the nature of his gifts. September 6, 1915. He has come. Finally, it begins. Not yet available. Hey, buddy.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walt.
Damn, he recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. Damn, he recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. A key. This should help downstairs.
You have picked up an inventory item. Open interface to view this item in the description. Highlight the item and click on it to use it with a character, an object, or even by itself.
He's dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning.
Hope I could, like, you know, take the shot from him, but...
Damn, he recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint.
Yeah. Gotta go down, down, down. Oh yeah, let's see if it says anything about the key. A copperhead key with an S engraved on the head. Meh. Okay, so this is our how we are emotionally then, huh?
It's locked. It's the wrong key.
It's an S.
It's unlocked. I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I gotta think.
It was in a cutscene there for a moment, so I couldn't move, so...
Nothing of interest here. It's not important. Another key. This should fit the door across the hall. All these photos and clippings are of me. I just don't get it. From the dates on some of these clippings, this crazed mob must have been following me for years. Jesus, I'm a detective and I had no idea. What the hell is going on? It seems they've been tracking my movements. The fire's still burning.
Not quite what I looked at, I don't think. Silver key with an L engraved on the head.
It's unlocked. For nutcases, they seem quite literate.
Moaning sounds.
These books are really old, and most of them are in strange languages I don't understand.
Somebody having a bad day on the toilet?
I don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher. The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek.
Okay, Clora. Time for you to translate.
It appears to be a private study area.
The Boston Globe, 20th August 1909. Enlightened or duped inside Boston's strangest church. Those of our readers who live near its headquarters in an ordinary-looking Boston residence will need no introduction to the Fellowship of Youth, or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered this mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanation are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England. The Pilgrims themselves sought out a new world free of religious persecution. But a question must be asked, at what point does a religion become a cult and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbors, become victims? That is the question this journal poses in regards to the Fellowship of Youth. In a month-long investigation, our intrepid reporters have diligently sought out the truth behind this so-called church. Its origins are somewhat mysterious, the more so since the group's leaders declined to be interviewed or to assist our investigation in any way. However, it seems that the fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt, based on a revelation he had received from beyond the confines of this world. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. His followers apparently believe that he is communing with the mysterious powers behind his faith, and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, if eccentric, spiritual group, little different from many others. However, those who make their homes near the Fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. The adherents of this obscure sect are to be found loitering on street corners, casting menacing glances at their innocuous neighbors and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime, which the local police seem powerless to prevent or redress. Strange lights have been observed burning in the windows of the old house at all hours of the day and night. They change color unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing are the noises which have been heard to issue from within the mysterious building. They include chanting, unearthly music, and worst of all, screams like those of lost souls in agony. Many of the sect's neighbors are convinced that its services include human sacrifice or similar atrocities. Those few who had dared complain to the police were told that because the house is private property and because there is no concrete evidence of any wrongdoing, the most of that they can do is file a noise complaint. Are the horrors of Salem being reenacted in our city more than 2 centuries on? Is this fellowship engaging in unspeakable and criminal acts of worship involving torture and sacrifice? Why is nothing being done to ease the fear and distress they cause to the local community? A source within the police department, speaking on the condition of anonymity, tell the Globe that the Fellowship is suspected of involvement in a number of local crimes, but so far the lack of evidence and the reluctance of nervous witnesses to come forward have thwarted any official investigation. Very well, we say. When the police cannot or will not investigate, the Globe shall continue to act in the interest of Boston citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth about this so-called church and its followers. Our findings will be published in these pages over the following months, so that all may know the truth. Editor's note: it is with great sorrow that the Globe announces the death of reporter Howard Addlestone, who was leading the paper's investigation into the Fellowship of Yig when he apparently drowned in Boston Harbor. The coroner has ruled his death as suicide. Our condolences go out to his family. But a timing, huh? Narcotica. This manuscript looks medieval, but claims to be a translation from classical Greek of a far older work from before the time of the first humans. Pages are stained, faded, and even burned in some places, making reading difficult. The legible sections tell the history of unthinkably distant antiquity. To speak of races so strange as to be beyond human comprehension, and wars fought across vast gulfs of time and space. There are concepts so utterly alien that they sound like absolute madness. Time travel, flying polyps, mental projection, great race of gift. Makes you dizzy just to read it.
I don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher. There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room. Shit, that did not sound good.
Okay. I think I know
Well, that's just swell.
what the problem can be. But I might have to...
He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
I think I know what the problem was. But I don't know if I... This this made some issues though. Okay, so we got past that now. What I did, I limited, put it to max 60 FPS in the control panel, the video control panel, so we'll see here. But it feels like the game is running really weirdly now. He has screen tearing now too. I just want to get to a checkpoint or a save point.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here. In all my time on the job, I've never seen anything like this before. From the markings, he must have been one of their own. I wonder if he volunteered.
It comes up sometimes, it's not all the time. But it might because you guys don't see any. Yeah, I don't think OBS has any actually, which is kind of weird. But it might be with my G-Sync being active. But this is probably where they had sacrifices then.
Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment. Never seen equipment like this before. It's too hot to pick up. Looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for. This pipe must drain the waste from his intestines. Looks like his kidneys. They're moving around in all that liquid.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Looks like his stomach. The contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing. His beating heart. Oh, shit!
No more suffering
The
though.
crystal's still warm.
Fine now.
At least he's out of his misery.
Strange green crystal, it's warm and exhibits an unusual glow.
There's no power. This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Oh, but it looks fine for you guys. I'm okay with it. It's just I have Yeah, it doesn't come up on OBS, but it comes up on my screen. Tearing. I think it has to do with G-Sync trying to match up things.
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine. It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
The heck is this thing, man? Oh, this is like a gateway to somewhere.
What the hell is that?
That's where we're gonna stick it in. Sounds lovely.